our gold, our natural resources, as far back as 1894, the agreement between the British and Ghana, and today, is only semantics. The words have changed, but the meaning is the same. How can you give your wealth away? All our natural resources, a signed agreement, and you'll be surprised that they are saying they're going to pay corporate tax of 35% and royalties 10%. And all these companies have never declared profit. Where is the 35% corporate tax? That is the question. And nobody has been bold to challenge this. I will challenge it. I will challenge it. If you are going to give us 10%, then reverse it. Give 35% to us as royalties and 10% tax. So that if you don't pay the 10% tax or you don't declare tax a profit, then you can take the 10%. But the royalties, 35%, we have to take it. This is the only way we can develop our country. We cannot allow foreigners to take over our country. And in our own country, we behave like slaves. It is not going to happen anymore. Give me opportunity, try me for one term, and see the difference I'll make in Ghana. No more. We are in competition in our own country. In business, we are in competition with foreigners, and we are considered underdogs. And laws are made to antagonize Ghanaian businesses, and laws are made as if they are meant for only foreigners. This will change. So many things, you'll be surprised. All these years that we've been drinking coconut water, the juice, we don't even know what to do with coconut. We don't. On top of my head, I can give you minimum 6 industries that you can get from coconut. I can give you on top of my head, minimum. I know in Thailand it was 32, but I can mention at least 12 industries from cassava. I can mention at least 7 industries that you can get from maize. What are we doing? We only speak English to go to World Bank to beg for our survival. That must change. There are so many raw materials that we can add value. And the moment you decide to add value, you have chain of industries. I'll give you one example of maize. Going around telling Ghanaians we can use corn to get oil, corn oil. And about 95% of Ghanaians don't know that you can use corn for oil. That is one factory, corn, oil. 2, we can use corn for corn flour. 3, we can use corn for ethanol. 4, we can use corn for starch. I'm not talking of starch for our clothes, for pharmaceutical industries. All these companies, pharmaceutical companies, are looking for starch. And we can use maize for starch. You are here. Those of you here who are exposed, when your children are going to SS, you buy them corn flakes. Corn flakes. And the corn is just at the back of my house. But I don't know what to do with it. And you go to World Bank and ask for loan to survive. Who will change it? The byproduct of all what I'm saying about corn will give us poultry feed, which is also another industry. We are not poor, but we have poor leaders. I have to tell you the truth. That's the gospel truth. We are not poor, but we have poor leaders. We need selfless leaders. We need leaders who care about their country. We need leaders who cares about his neighbor. We don't need leaders who think of their family alone. A country doesn't belong to one person. It belongs to all of us. We should have a piece of the pie by creating an enabling environment for the young, especially the youth of our country. They have no hope. Every year you get about 100,000 graduates coming out of college, and we cannot even employ 3,000. What happens to the 97,000 kids? It's a big question we have to answer. And the solution is simple. Let's get the basics right. When we get the basics right, we'll be able to create employment for these young men and women in our country. And by so doing, those of you here, I know you are yearning to come home, but you don't know what you are going to do or what your faith is, and therefore you are stuck. Let's vote for a leader who will make sure in every decision he takes, he places Ghana first. Without this positive attitude, love in our country, Ghana, I'm afraid all of you are going to, with all due respect, you are going to be here forever. But President Kufuor did it. He managed the Ghana economy so well after Rawlings, when there was no hope. He gave people hope. Most of us went back home to start businesses. Unfortunately, after him, we could not have any succession plan to make sure we implement or continue to implement what he initiated. That is why we find ourselves where we are today. Let's go back to President Kufuor and Kwame Nkrumah. How they sacrificed for us. We should learn from them and also sacrifice for our country. You are here. Somebody sacrificed his life to make America a better place or a great nation for you to enjoy. Do say to your country, sacrifice. It's not going to be easy. It's not going